The Singapore Army is an operationally ready force capable of fulfilling a full spectrum of operations, ranging from peace support operations to conventional war. Key to the Army's operational readiness is training that is challenging, realistic, progressive and outcome-based for its soldiers. Guided by the philosophy, train as we will fight, the Army's training system has come a long way from its infancy 40 years ago.
In a more complex environment, it's about the collective effort of shared perspective to be able to innovate, make changes, and deliver outcomes desired for an operation-ready land force. Then you put that into the perspective of a thinking soldier. It's about the individual having higher demands in terms of making tougher decisions, a higher maturity demanded, discipline, of course the values within him. So you put this together, it is moving forward with the Learning Army Thinking Soldier.
Anchoring the Army's principles of Learning Army Thinking Soldier are 11 training institutes, including the new Infantry Training Institute facility, which was officially launched in August 2007. These training institutes serve as repositories of knowledge for all the Army formations and their respective specializations. By leveraging on various technologies, the training institutes provide effective and realistic training for the soldiers. One of the technologies employed by the Infantry Training Institute is the Battlefield Instrumentation System, or BFI. This system provides a realistic simulation of battlefield scenarios and enables real-time monitoring of troop and vehicle movement.
The realism to the exercise play is a lot higher. So the guys do take their drills a lot more seriously when they are actually executing them.
The data collected by the BFI helps trainers to conduct thorough after-action reviews, providing further value add to the learning cycle for both soldiers and commanders.
Technologies does not mean to replace field training. Critically, from a training institute, is helping them to know their mistakes, and that is allowing their learning curve to be shorter and facilitate the ease of conduct in our after-action review.
The Army's training programs and processes have also seen much development over the years.
We want to optimize training, make it more efficient, make it more effective. You decide what is the outcome you desire in each of the levels you do, in each of the perspectives you do, and in partnership with the systems you put in place. We will then adjust and align the training activity to deliver the outcome.
Leadership development has been enhanced. Leaders are systematically trained to build relevant skills and competencies. Progressive learning strategies like problem-based learning have also been adopted to enhance individual and team development through constructive questioning and discussions.
It's about preparing you for the life beyond NS. It's about value adding whether life coping skills, value adding the perspective that you are now able to work in a dynamic environment where there are people that you don't choose to work with, and with certain innate abilities that you now have, be it discipline, perseverance, or even some specialized skills that you're now ready to prepare yourself beyond.
Training is also now infused with a stronger scientific basis. Physical training programs, for example, are now scientifically tested before implementation.
We want to make sure that the program is progressive in that sense, so that it reduces injury rates, attrition rates.
The Army is committed to maximizing the potential of its soldiers while providing a positive training experience for all.
We have new equipment. In camp when we come back, we learn something new, we develop new skills, and that hence give us more enhanced confidence.
NS commanders now have greater autonomy in shaping in-camp training activities according to the unit's needs and predefined training outcomes.
We believe in a partnership with NS men, from the development of the training to the end of the training. We are often in conversation. This must be done without compromising the training standards set of them, as ultimately their commitment and ours forge to ensure the operational readiness of the unit.
NS training administrative processes such as in-processing and out-processing have been improved to minimize waiting time while maximizing time available for training.
All these measures are holistically addressing just a simple issue. How do we make sure that even as we ask NS men to commit their time to defend Singapore, we make full use of that time?
I think that the Institute has done a good job to allow the seamless switch between a civilian mind and a military mind. I feel like simple things like the business center where we have internet access for our connection back to our civilian world, I think these little things are positive touch points.
As the Army's training needs continue to evolve and transform in the future, its training system too will be further improved and refined to keep pace.
Moving forward in the future is still adapting the principles of the learning Army thinking soldier, because it's going to be long-lasting. The very fact that we begin to able to harness the thinking to innovate, to adapt, we will be able to say that when things change, context change, we will adapt and we will deliver.